Hello, everybody. This is Free, and I'm back with another demo from the Steam NextFest. Today's demo is supposed to be Zone 6, a visual novel. Let's see what it's about. Action: The Archive. Debt: 4,500. Nope. Rivet. Debt: 25. That's not 25, it's 15. I can afford 15. The mourners, debt unknown. What about you? Faction, moonlighters. Okay, that's too much. We'll go with the junkers. 15 seems within my price range. So let's get started. And we hit start. Hello. Well. What a pleasant surprise meeting you here in this remote dead-end alley. What an unfortunate place to be if someone would come by and wish to dispose of any clueless passerbys. Luck is on your side, as I'm one of those well-behaved citizens who doesn't leave corpses in alleys, if possible. By the way, you haven't forgotten about the enormous debt that you still owe us? No. No, I haven't forgotten. Ah, good. Then you have no problem following guide here, out onto the wasteland, and bring back the location of a certain runestone. Hi. You have 7 days to prepare. Then I will guide you to where I think the runestone is located. How exciting! Remember that. 7 days. Okay, 7 days before the departure. So where am I going? Okay, that's power. A book, that's knowledge. You have fire, magic, that's 5. Tech is 7. Friendship is 6. 4 is cash. Gain magic. It looks like what I'll need. I need to have some cash. Go to archive, gain knowledge. Yeah, I think I'll gain a little bit of knowledge. Let's go to knowledge. Today, you want to feel smarter, so you head to the archive. You browse the shelves of digital records for a long time, but in the end, it's the enthusiastic librarian's account of the city's popular streamers that gives you +2 knowledge. There's a guy in the corner of the archive, surrounded by self-improvement books and an open jar pickles. Give him the strength book you saw earlier. Give him the book. He takes one long look at you, picks up his jar, and leaves. Yes, he took that more as an insult than encouragement. You lose two knowledge from the loss of the very special strength book. That is mean. I gained two and I lost two. Let's try again. Rows of towering bookcases form a labyrinth of secrets, their spines scrawled with cryptic titles. A disused spear bot hovers nearby, quietly sorting yellow documents that flutter in the stale air. As you scan the dusty records, the record reveals small insights that slip into your thoughts. You gain plus two. You enter the archives and walk right into a game fight. The Moonlighter affiliated Crocus Gang are currently staging a coup against the professor and librarians. If you want any books for yourself, you're going to have to pick a side. I'm going to join the archive. The quiet librarian from the reception meets your eye and nods. Was there something you're supposed to understand from that? Apparently, because the next moment she picks you up and hurls you into the middle of the crocuses. Being an excellent distraction, frail with every limb you have, giving the librarian time to start the archival night. The crocuses don't stand a chance. The archivists pay you plus two cash. Days before departure, let me go to the junkyard, gain some tech. The theme of today's workshop seems to be kids everywhere. At first, this makes you a bit distressed, but as soon as you realize the kiddos are building some set of mechanical snowman, you are very interested. All of you run in and out, and in the end, you have created something entirely unnecessary but functional. Amazing. Amazing. You gain plus two tech. You spend some free time workshopping a spare bot of yours, adding some new functions and testing out a fresh paint job. I'll spend two more hours painting it. Not quite happy with how the first paint job turned out. You spend some more time tweaking some of the details. While you enjoy the limited palette you chose, you feel that something is missing. So you decide to add an accent that will draw more focus to certain parts of the bot. A pair of engineers walk by, stopping in their tracks when they catch sight of your spare bot. They gush over the bot's stylish flair for a minute before going on their way. You feel content with your work. Decide to call it a day. You gain +2 knowledge. Anything else I need? Sports bar. Well, do I need sports bar or do I need power? Okay, I don't see anything that's power. That's cash. Wasteland is danger. Ah, city center. Let's try there and see what's there. Today you enter an alley you have never seen before, and that you are pretty sure actually never has been there before either. It's especially dark in here. The only light is provided by some neon letters spelling nonsense, and even their light dimming as snow starts to accumulate on the words. Towards the end of the alley, you see a small food stand. Chief seems to be freezing despite the heat emanating from the stand, and you buy their special off the menu because why not? You have a distinct feeling neither this stand nor the alley will be here the next time you pass by. The food is the heartiest stew you have ever tasted. You gain 2 power. You find yourself walking down the packed street of Zone 6, searching for a place to rest your tired feet. As you wander, you come across a small house that catches your eye. Upon closer inspection, one would notice a plaque that reads Frontier Financier. The door is made out of heavy metal and there is no handle. Just a small screen that reads, Please state your business. Try to hack the screen to gain entry. You quickly realize that the security measures on the screen are outdated and easily hackable. With a few keystrokes, you bypass the screen and the door slowly creaks open. You write down the password. As you know, there'll always be people out there in the city looking for an easily accessible home. You leave with +2 knowledge. Let's go play some ball, gain some friendship. At a makeshift table cluttered with screws and mismatched tools, a couple of junkers sit while patiently repairing items that children and teenagers want fixed. After striking up a friendly conversation with the couple, they decide it would be faster with another set of hands helping them. You spend some time helping them fix a rusty projector, repair a music spear which seems stuck on only one song, enhance a hockey stick with some illegal modification, and mend some regular shoes. Eventually, the children and teenagers depart. You bid the junker couple farewell, and they thank you for the extra help. You gain two friendship. You are on your way to the sports court when a bot suddenly steps out onto your path. The core of the eyes glow with an intense white light surrounded by a shimmering spectrum of colors. The bot charges towards you. What do? I charge back. You react instantly and burst into a sprint towards the bot. As the bot tries to swipe at you with his sword, you nimbly duck to the side and with a firm grip take hold of his sword arm. With the sword arm firmly in place, you grab a satchel attached to his hip. You gain cash. What do you do next? Blow its circuitry. You charge up a small energy current in your free hand and slam it onto the bot's chest, where you hope its processor would be located. The bot reacts to your attack with a high-pitched sound. It then proceeds to punch you in the stomach. You fall over into the snow from the force of it, and the last thing you see before passing out is the bot walking away with your spear bots. Lose to tech. That is cruel. Now I gotta go and get some more tech. Today there's a seminar on advanced bot building. It seems to be way more popular than they anticipated. However, and they seem to be overwhelmed. You brief yourself on what is being taught today and jump right in helping the curious patrons. Many have some really interesting ideas, and you learn a lot yourself. So much, in fact, that you gain +2 tech. During the time working on the latest spare bot, you have accidentally broken. You are approached by another craftsman. She wonders if you could team up, as she is currently working on some broken spare bots herself. You figure out that the problem with her bot is a cable that isn't conducting electricity properly, and neither of you have the correct placement cable on hand in the workshop. She does have a replacement part over at her family workshop though. She invites you over and continue working on the bots there. After fixing up her spare bot, you both switch over and try to fix yours. Check the circuitry. As you scan the circuitry of the spare bot for problems, you quickly notice a blown transistor. Luckily, the circuit board seems unaffected. You hand the circuit board over to your companion for another inspection. She seems to concur that the circuit board is fine, and if you just replace the transistor and solder in a new one, the spare bot should start working again. And it does. Ain't too tech. Okay, the last day. What do you looks like we need? Everything looks fine. Let me just gain a little bit power. Let's go to the city center. Among a makeshift barricade, a row of arc welders hiss and split sparks as members from both the Junkers and Archive attempt to reinforce the city's boundary. You pitch in, guiding a searing arc of plasma across metal plates to the dismay of several onlookers. The crew gathers around to inspect your work. Then they give you a signal nod of appreciation in unison. You gain +2 power. You decide to take a stroll among the rooftops. You enjoy the lights, the wind in your face, and the buzz of electricity and magic running through the city. From this vantage point, you can see everything. And looking down, you see something odd. It's not technically a rare sight to see a busted bot, but this one looks particularly sad. It's half covered by the snow, which indicates no registration and thus no pickup from the junkers yet. Just waiting to get snagged by the moonlighters. But again, it's odd that it's so covered. Beside the sad husk, a dark sword is lying on the ground. You decide that you should definitely go down there and investigate. What do you do as you come closer? Investigate the bot. Kneeling down in the snow, you take a closer look at the poor bot. You already have established it is super duper dead and also partially covered in snow. Its limbs almost seem to be ripped apart, which makes the sword by your side an even odder addition. You're not here for the sword, however. You need to dig deeper into the bot's history. As you expected, it doesn't even have a registration, and you can't even find a code anywhere. That's unusual. Oh well, finders takers, you guess. You start picking up the redeemable and safe parts. Clearly, no one's gonna miss this bot. And as for the snow, it's just messy. You gain +2 tech. Time to leave the city. Let's go. So you actually showed up? I thought I would have to track you out of some dark hole somewhere and drag you here. Hope you are prepared for the wasteland and find the location of the wound stone. I'll give a 50% survival chance. Equip your wasteland gear so you can get a move on and finally clear that debt. Equip my armor. Let's explore the wasteland. Let's go. As you wander out onto the icy plains, you are met with a wall of silence that you wouldn't be able to survive in the city. Also, the wall of silence would be covered in lights in all colors of the rainbow, trying to convince you to enter their owner's shabby establishment. Behind you, the bushes suddenly shake, and a pack of city dogs that live just on the edge of the city seem to think of you as easy prey. Yes, I'm going to prove the assumption's completely wrong. The first dog launches itself at you recklessly. Ah, counter with a more reckless body slam. The dog shatters into 1,000 pieces. Game +2 tack. Remaining dogs turn tail and run away. The group gains +2 friendship. The snow has not picked up speed, so with a brisk and pleasant walk with the group, it makes its way into the wasteland. In the distance behind you, the city of Zone 6 is visible, but its structures start to slowly fade away. A small junker station seems to be located on your path. You venture over, curious about their presence out here in the cold landscape. Warn myself at the station. The junkers kindly introduce themselves to you as a small research team specialized in inventions for wasteland travels. They tell you about some more dangerous routes close by. Gain +2 knowledge. The warmth of the station does wonders for the group's spirits. The group feels invigorated when they venture out into the cold air of the wasteland while sharing information that they learn at the Junker station. This group gains +2 knowledge. The snow slowly stops falling and instead starts to dance on the wind surrounding the group. The flakes are floating through the air as if they suddenly forgot they had places to be and winds to explore. The group stumbles upon a peaceful clearing with a calm serenity hanging in the air. Take a break. Curious about the effects of the shard, you decide to try to channel some of your magic. What usually comes easy to you now struggle that feels like an uphill battle. To channel even the slightest spark of magical energies comes at a great cost to you. Lose 2 magic. While the group might have stumbled into the clearing simple enough, we need to invent an entirely new word to describe the movement of walking away from there, trying to shake off the influence of the yellow shard. How about blood lurching? The group loses two magic. The scar is visible for miles upon end from your vantage point. The distant horizon, you manage to make out silhouette of Frost Art Peak. Proceed with caution. You have some knowledge of the creature that lurks in the air surrounding the scar, so you follow the tracks of the snow beetle, which helps you to avoid any bigger threat. And +2 knowledge. The group proceeds down the last part of the ridge, cracking some jokes with spirits high. The group gains +2 friendship. The gate of neon and metal forms a toll gate across the narrow pass, half buried under the snowdrift. In the booth, you can see a worried junker whose mischievous grin suggests he's up to no good. Around him, buzzing gadgets spark and whirl, all armed at enforcing a single baffling demand. Promise to wish list the game on Steam. The gate itself looms ominously, taunting you to either negotiate or find some cunning way around. Reason with the junker. You politely explain your situation, compliment his elaborate contraption of cables and screens, and promise to wish list the game on Steam just as he demands. Impressed by your courtesy, the Tinkerer deactivates his trap bots. He waves you through the rickety toll gate with a imperial wink and a cheerful enjoy the rest of the demo. You feel oddly proud of your smooth words, but as soon as you step past the toll booth of an invisible developer barrier block the party from traversing deeper into the wasteland and the rest of the game. The way forward is totally blocked. Only buying the game when it's released will reveal what's waiting for the party in the heart of the wasteland. Thank you for watching to the end of the demo. If you made it this far, please put it in the comments. Also, since we did go to the point checkpoint, don't forget to hit the wish list button. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.